We are glad to have you join us on the news at 2 on Lagos Television. I am Aminat Ilegushi. States across Nigeria are beginning to report total blackout following the collapse of the national grid for the third time in 1 week and marking the eighth grid disturbance in 2024. Data obtained from the Nigeria System Operators Portal reveals that the grid recorded an unprecedented 0 megawatt as of 8:16 a.m. today, which shows that all 22 generation companies are down as of the time of this report. As at the Transmission Company of Nigeria is yet to confirm the cause of the incident, leaving Nigerians in dark as to the reason behind this round of blackout. On February 4, Nigeria experienced its first blackout of 2024 when the national grid collapsed while the TCN managed grid saw its capacity plummet from 2,407 megawatts in just 31 megawatts by noon, and it's completely shut down by 1 p.m. Meanwhile, the Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, says the grid collapse are almost inevitable in Nigeria, given the deplorable state of the country's power infrastructure. Touching more on the grid collapse, he emphasized that the situation will be inevitable without sufficient investment in the sector, as there is a need to have power grids in different regions or states to put an end to incessant grid collapses. Speaking at the unveiling of an electricity meter manufacturing company in Lagos, Adelabu insists that decentralization of the power sector would ensure stability, while noting that this is now feasible by the Electricity Act signed by President Bola Tinubu in 2023. According to him, the act will enable all the sub-national government, the state government and local government to be able to participate in the generation, transmission and distribution of electricity. The Electricity Act will have each of the grid removed and shielded from the problem of others, as only the state where it belongs will be affected and not the entire nation as it were. In the Lagos State Head of Service, Olabode Agoro has unveiled activities lined up for the 2024 Public Service Week. Speaking at the press briefing, the Head of Service says the week-long celebration holds immense significance to celebrate, recognize, and appreciate the invaluable contributions of public servants.
Let me reiterate that Mr. Governor's commitment to prioritizing staff matters by granting approval to celebrate the year 2024 Public Service Week in recognition of the significant contribution of public servants to the numerous achievements of this administration. I assure you that Mr. Governor will roll out more incentives for public servants that will make us celebrate even more. On this note, let me heartily congratulate public servants for being part of another week-long Public Service Week celebration, which promises to be fun-filled, while commending members of the organizing committee for the various interesting programs and events put together to commemorate this week.
Adds that the choice of the theme of this year's celebration, which is fostering innovation amid global challenges, public service perspective, is to celebrate the commitment, professionalism, and dedication demonstrated by public servants.
This year's public service will go as follows. On Monday, the 21st of October 2024, there will be a health screening stand for public servants. The Adeyemi Bere Auditorium will host the annual public service lecture from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., followed by the Long Service Merit Award ceremony. Alasa's Got Talent Series 4, where public servants across the state come together to showcase their skills and talents in dancing, mimicry, debate, eating, amongst other things, will be hosted on Wednesday, the 23rd of October 2024. On Saturday, the 26th of October 2024, we'll host the Walk for Fitness by public servants, starting at exactly 7 a.m.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu is also commended for prioritizing staff matters among other welfare initiatives. And that's the news at this hour. For more stories, connect with Lagos Television on these social media platforms. Thanks for staying with us. Please remember to call the Lagos State toll-free lines 767 or 112 in case of emergencies. I am Aminat Iligushi. See you again at 4 p.m.